Most people think that apple pie is American in origin, and that's really not the case. It's actually Dutch in origin. It was built to last and not necessarily to impress. So today, instead of making my own pie, which I can, I decided to come to a place in New York that is famous for making the best apple pies. Come with me. This is such a popular little place, and I love that for them. That tells me that this is going to be really good. At least I hope so. Sorry, guys, coming through. Thank you. Apple pie always starts the same way, with apples that are sliced just right. If they are too thin, then you might wind up with soup. And if they're too thick, then they're going to be too much to chew through. So what you're really looking for is a balance. Soft, but still holding its shape, nice and tender and sweet. But here's the thing. Early apple pies didn't start off sweet like this. In the Netherlands, the pies really would have been lightly spiced, but also built to last. Back in time, or historically, sugar, like most spices, were expensive. So unless you were wealthy, you probably couldn't get your hand on it to be able to put it in dishes like this. So for most of history, pie wasn't a dessert. It was really more like a way to preserve fruit or meat. Now this version, the version that is sweeter and thicker, this comes much later in history. Now let's talk about the crust. The crust is really the part that has changed the most over time. Originally, the crust wasn't even meant to be eaten. It was more like a container. So whatever they had inside, that crust was just holding it and protecting it the entire time. Now, a crumble crust, that comes much later in history. So pretty much for most of history, you can think of pie as like a technology before it was a treat. And that practicality is really why it traveled. As people moved, the pie moved with it. Apple pie didn't change because of culture, it changed because of the ingredients. So between the 18th and the 19th century, we have a ton of immigrants coming to the United States. And not only did they bring their culture and their holidays, but they also brought their food traditions. And the apple pie was one of them.